Good morning, this is Jason Sen from daytradeideas.com. It's the 6th of November. We're looking at a daily chart of gold. As you can see, we had a bit of a sell-off at the start of the autumn, the end of the summer through September and October. We managed a little bounce. Technically this is working quite well. We managed to bounce to 61.8% Fibonacci retracement, which was at 1364. We stopped a little bit short of that. We didn't quite make it to 1362, but therefore this resistance did hold. You can see a trend line coming in. That's actually quite a long-term trend line. If I just scrunch things up, you can see that goes all the way back to the spring, around March, April. So there was quite solid resistance there, as you can see, and needless to say, we've sold off. So what happens next? Well, we're hovering below the 100-day moving average this week. That comes in at around 1320, 1321, so that's been working quite well as resistance. We are getting a little bit oversold in daily charts. We've just got to keep that in the back of our minds. But at the moment, there is still probably some room for some downside action. Just see on the daily chart there, we've got some fib support at 1295, 1294 area. We're looking at the shorter term chart here now, the 4-hour chart, just to see a little bit closer in what might happen as we head towards the end of the week. You can see we're holding quite nice in between the two fib resistance and support levels here, 1319, 1321. That coincides with what we have on the daily chart. We've got some support down at 1306. We haven't managed to get below there this week, so that's holding up quite well. So just watch those two levels. This is the area to watch, and perhaps trade these areas, the 1306 up to 1319, 20 area, and then watch for a break. I think if we're going to break, we could break lower. I think there's a risk we trade down to 1294, 1293, but that's good support, and a low for the week there I think is a realistic possibility. So perhaps trying longs down there won't be a bad idea, with a stop somewhere below 1289 perhaps. It's fairly low risk. If that trade works and then we manage to recover, we should at least see 1306 and maybe even get back up to 1319.20. If, however, the 1306 support level holds and we manage to then push through 1321, 1322, we'll probably test these little highs up here, which is 1327. So there's another 5 or 6 point run to the top side. We could even stretch as high as 1335. You can see that there's some highs and lows around this area. There's a bit of congestion, so that ties in quite nicely with this 1335 Fibonacci resistance. And I'd suggest that maybe this could hold certainly the top side today if we were to see it, and even later on in the week if we were to break higher, maybe that will hold. So just watch that level, but keep stops tight, probably somewhere above. Well, certainly above 1340 would be a good stop on any shorts around the 1335 level. Okay, that's it for gold for today. Thanks very much. I'm Jason Sen from daytradeideas.com.